Hello, this is Jennifer with Women Loving Jesus, and today we're on Proverbs 6:30. And this states, people do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy himself when he is starving. Another word for despise is actually means it's overlooking. So this proverb is saying, even if you steal because you're hungry, there should be some type of punishment that comes into this. I know as soon as I said that, there's a lot of people who got upset. And I think the problem with getting upset, and maybe this is bothering you, is because unfortunately in our society, we are moving more and more toward not taking responsibility for our actions. And that some type of emotion justifies the reason why we're not doing what we're doing. Not only has some of our parents allowed us to get away with things because we had a good excuse and therefore we did not have consequences, but then in our workplace and in our society on social media, we have done something that we really should have taken responsibility for, that we really should have apologized for, that we really could have repented for. And instead, because we said we had this emotion going on and this taking place and this was going on in our life, and here's a list of the 15 things, then people just excused us. What that has done is led us into a life of not taking responsibility and an expectation and an entitlement that we are allowed to break the rules, not follow through with obedience if we're just feeling a certain way. And God says that's not good for us. Sometimes we have to love God and be obedient to God, even though we don't feel like it that day, because ultimately it will be good for us to keep being obedient. Sometimes we need to do hard things in life, even though we don't feel like it, because then we will gain fruits and we'll yield a crop from that labor. These are some of the hard things that the Lord has said, and there's verses that get me all the time that I don't want to hear, but they're good for me. So I pray, instead of this taken in anger and turning you away from the Lord, that you'll take the time to dwell with your spirit in the scripture and then just really turn to the Lord in obedience. And I thank you so much for listening.